seem to face up to the facts. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax.
Today we're looking at the psychology of weight loss and willpower. We all know what we should, or rather shouldn't, be eating. But why is putting theory into practice so tricky?
The American Psychology Association found a lack of self-control is the #1 reason for not following through with change. So, is the secret to slimming down and shaping up all about strengthening your mental toughness? For more, we are joined by Dr. Helena Popovic. Lovely to have you on the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, we all know weight loss comes down to eating healthier, moving more, but why is it so hard to form really healthy eating habits?
Firstly, because changing any habit requires more energy than doing it the way we used to do it. Something that we do habitually, autopilot, don't have to think about it. If I've taken on a new habit, I've got to pause, think about what I'm doing, it feels uncomfortable. Plus, we've set up an environment that makes it hard. You're sitting at a desk all day. To actually move is an interruption. And the final thing is, when we're stressed, new habits fly out the window. We always revert back to what's the easiest thing to do.
A lot of people give it a red-hot go, but habits don't stick. How can people overcome past failures?
Firstly, by adopting the attitude that there is no such thing as failure. It's all feedback. Get into the habit of asking yourself, saying to yourself, what can I learn from this? It's not failure, it's teaching me something. And just asking the question, how can I do better, will get you to do better next time, even if you don't find an answer. Fascinating experiment was done with people who were given puzzles to solve. Half of them had to write down 20 times, I will solve these, I will solve these. The other half wrote down, how will I, how will I, how will I? Who solved more, better and quicker?
Not the how will I people.
The how will I people. That's where positive thinking falls short. When you ask a question, you activate more of your brain to look for answers. When you make a statement, I will, that's the end of it. Your brain isn't activated to seek out answers. Ask questions.
Right.
And the second way to make things stick is give yourself a mental pat on the back every time you get it right. Rather than beating yourself up when you get it wrong, just say, you know what, I'm really proud of myself. I went for my walk at lunchtime. So give yourself that positive feedback.
What about them with celebrities? I mean, we see them all the time in magazines. They make it look really easy. If you see a picture, say, of someone like Helen Mirren, she looks incredible. Does it make you just think, you know what, I'm just going to give up? Like, does it help or hinder? Or do you think, you know what, I'm inspired, I'll do that too?
Depends on the person. They found about 1/3 of people will go, if she can do it, I can do it.
Yep.
1/3 of people will go, well, I'm not a celebrity, I've got no hope, I can afford a personal trainer every day, a personal chef every day, a personal nanny. And 1/3 of people will just not care one way or the other. The sad thing is, the more of a quick fix, unbalanced, nasty diet it is, the more people will follow it.
What's the secret to stronger willpower? More discipline?
No, good question, because it's like a muscle and we can actually strengthen it. The first thing is, don't get too fatigued. When we're tired and sleep deprived, willpower goes out the window, so get regular sleep. Your willpower is strongest in that first few hours after physical exercise. So regular exercise helps. Meditation is a really good one. A walk in nature, they have found, is one of the best things to strengthen willpower.
And there's no McDonald's there, so you can't.
That's true.
You can't get any takeaway.
Always reverts back to
And
McDonald's.
recognising that willpower is a finite resource. If you spend all day making difficult decisions, you're draining willpower. If you spend all day telling people, it's okay, it's not a problem, but actually it is, and you're wondering, how am I going to cope with this? By the time you get home, no more willpower, you don't stand a chance against those Tim Tams.
Yeah.
But the most powerful thing to boost willpower is want power. Studies have found if you can find a really good reason for wanting something, your willpower will go through the roof.
Great advice, Dr.
Motivated.
Helena. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
I want to go get them right now. And Helena will be speaking about her research at a weight loss conference next month. For all the details, just head over to the Daily Edition website.